live from Aunt Betty's studio in Carson City, Nevada.
From First Presbyterian Church, where we are opening the gospel to Carson City and beyond, it's the Mary and Sherry Show.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you, Mary?
I'm good.
It's good to have you back.
It's good to be back, but I think Sandy was an awesome Mary.
We very much enjoyed Sandy Mary. We enjoyed her very much last week. She did a great job. So, not to say I didn't miss you, though. We've had Labor Day weekend, and I hope everybody had a little chance to maybe rest. I know that, boy, at our house we did. We did. Nothing.
I did not rest. I should have rested.
I don't think my heart rate went above like 60 yesterday. It was just check your pulse.
We have some exciting stuff to talk about today.
We do have some exciting things. We talk about opening the gospel to Carson City and beyond all the time.
Yes. Living in the vision.
Into this vision, exactly.
Actually doing.
This last week we hosted some evacuees.
Yes.
When there was just that real nervousness of it growing closer to Tahoe and all of that.
Oh, yeah.
And,
craziness.
So I want to read a couple texts that we received here.
Truly crazy.
This one is from Randy Carter, who says, "The people here are the best in the world. There's not enough words to express the amount of thankfulness we have for you putting us up during the evacuation of Lake Tahoe. God has blessed every one of you with kindness, and all we can say is a great big thank you so much." From Randy and Patty Carter. And,
that's awesome. They're really, really nice folks, too, yeah. I have to say.
Oh, good.
Randy and Patty, woo!
And then from Deacon Craig, he's our local person we deal with, nights off the streets.
Bless his heart.
He was working closely with us. He says, "I also want to thank you and your wonderful family of parishioners for their acts of love. If anyone asks me what it is Jesus wants us to do, all I need to do is point in the direction of First Presbyterian Church of Carson City and say, 'Watch and see.'" That's
a pretty awesome quote, Deacon Craig. And I remember that on my grumpy days.
There you go. We appreciate you actually getting back to us with that. It's nice to hear, but
all of those people.
I think for this congregation, it's just second nature. We're going to pull together and do what needs to be done. That's the whole point.
That is the whole point.
Of opening the gospel to Carson City and beyond.
That's right. And you don't need a wildfire to do it either.
No.
There's so many opportunities to serve on a day-to-day basis.
Yes.
So, Good on y'all. We'd also like to shout out again to people that are starting to listen to us around the country. We know of two. We're really excited that you're tuning in, and keep doing it and tell your friends. Spread the word. And, of course, internationally, our missionaries, everything that this church supports. Lou, is she out of quarantine yet?
I don't know. I haven't
sitting
seen
over
any
in Thailand. Hi, Lou.
Yep. Hi, Lou.
I hope you've been freed from quarantine.
And we got to see her and Todd and Kelly this summer.
Yeah, and Todd and Kelly, nice. And the folks in Guatemala and the radio station in Texas.
The Menzies, and then there's
so
many. The one in Ethiopia. I forget the name of that one.
All over the place. That you all are helping spread the message in a really tangible way. So, kudos. Keep it up. Because they need our support and our prayers. So don't forget. We always come in here, we're coughing, the fires, the heat, the COVID. Well, we have some Thanksgiving news. And first of all, we were able to help a lot of the evacuees, which is wonderful. And I think, keep in mind that there might still be things that you can do to help, because I know they don't really have a lot of food in the grocery stores up there. The traffic lights aren't all working. Bears are breaking into homes. I have a friend who actually chased one off yesterday. So there's a lot going on up there, but we're really thankful we were able to help. And please keep all of the firefighters in your prayers, because they're still fighting the fire. It's not over yet, folks.
They definitely have gotten a better handle on it for sure.
Absolutely. I can't believe they did not lose any lives and any structures in the basin.
Wow.
I mean, it just blows my mind. And that's a lot of people to evacuate.
It is.
Phew. And also, another huge Thanksgiving is clean air to breathe. It's not perfect yet.
No.
I'm afraid to even say that. Last time we did that, we walked out and, we couldn't even see our cars. So
Right.
please, Lord, don't let that happen today.
I am, just because I like to be informed, I downloaded the AQI.
Yes.
And it's currently, right now, the AQI in Carson City is 89, which is moderate.
Awesome. Keep going back to green.
Keep those firefighters and all of those first responders and everybody in your prayers so that they can just get that completely out and that we don't have any more fires.
No more fires. Pray for rain and no rain in other parts of the country. And
yeah,
maybe just pray, Lord, get the weather under control for us. I mean, we're dealing with some issues with that. So.
For sure. Well, speaking of keeping the weather in control and having good AQI, next Saturday, the 18th, we are back on for our picnic in the park. So, yes, exciting things. It's going to be 11:30 to 1:30 at the Roscold Park on Snyder Avenue.
Hamburgers.
All the same things apply that did before when we had to postpone it. So Family Ministries and Fellowship is going to provide hamburgers and hot dogs and drinks. And there is a sign up in the Family Life Center for bringing side dishes. You most certainly do not need to bring a side dish to be there. Just come join us. But if you want to grab a bag of chips or you want to bring some potato salad or a dessert, whatever you want,
Coleslaw.
go ahead and
Pie.
So feel free to bring that. We'll have some games there. We're definitely going to have cornhole and horseshoes and we'll see what all else. And it's just
Cake, corn on the cob.
let's get together and just have a good fun time of a couple of hours of just enjoying each other's friendship and cleaner air.
We've got a lot of studies starting this week.
We do.
Yeah.
We do.
So the first one is The Forgotten God. That's a pastor study. It's a 9-week series, 10 o'clock, Wednesday mornings, at night.
At night, 6:30, here, right here. You can come be in PresbyPod.
How exciting.
Yep. And that one is also on Zoom. That's the thing about it. That's why it's here. It's not just in person.
Yeah. Okay.
It's on Zoom. So we're making room for people to be here, and we are going to be on Zoom again. So my husband's going to be Mr. Technical.
Zoom it.
On that one. So we'll be here tonight getting set up for that.
Because it starts today.
Today, which probably by the time this comes out will have already happened.
Right.
But you still have time to see it tonight, either Zoom or in person, right here in PresbyPod. We'll make sure that there are signs guiding the way up here.
It's happening.
You know what else is happening is Bill Rose is starting the Believe series this Sunday at 8:30. That one's going to be in the Fellowship Hall. Again, that's the one that's right below us where we're doing the pastor study.
Yeah, where we had coffee hour this past Sunday.
Right, and he had assured me there will be coffee and donuts. So we're holding you to that, Bill.
Bill, praise team wants some.
So that'll be a really good one, and so come out for that. And also just on things that are going to begin happening again in September, seasons 2 of both I've Got a Story to Tell and The Story Behind the Hymn.
All
So
right.
you can be looking forward to those in a few weeks.
Yay! Okay, this is really, really exciting. The Chancel Choir is beginning Thursday, September 9th. Everyone come and join the choir. They're going to meet at 7 p.m. in the sanctuary. So come on down and sing your heart out for God. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. You see, as just...
You should have that.
I do not have a good singing voice, but an okay choir voice. So you don't have to be able to sing along with Beyonce on the radio to do this.
No.
If you can match pitch with somebody, come on out, have fun. I've been in choir. It's loads of fun.
And I just love that joyful noise. Shout out to Jackie for doing all the music stuff.
Speaking of Jackie.
Oh, this is really, really, really cool, everyone. This is a Christmas choir and First Presbyterian and the Trinity Lutheran Church choir from Gardnerville, plus Voices of the Sierra, which is a community choir. They're all three joining together for a Christmas choir. So, if you would like to do that, and I hope you do, rehearsals are Sundays at 2 p.m. They go between our church and the Lutheran Church in Gardnerville. If our information is correct, they start this Sunday, September 12th.
And that's at Trinity Lutheran.
That's at Trinity Lutheran this Sunday, 2 p.m., 1480 Douglas Avenue in Gardnerville.
And I'll put that in the description right down below.
Right down
You'll
below.
See that.
Yeah, or use your Google Maps.
Yeah. But I'm certain it's going to be worthwhile coming out for. You'll really be blessed by.
3 choirs together.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that should be wonderful.
Absolutely. So just a couple things that you know have been postponed. The Zephyr Point work weekend was postponed.
Mm-hmm.
The great thing is it's just postponed. We'll get around to it. Seems that Zephyr Point made it out okay, just like all the other folks up there. So
yes. Yep.
We'll be back up there doing our thing. And the Advocates to End Domestic Violence Taste of Downtown has been postponed until sometime spring or early summer of next year.
Yeah.
I want to say June or something.
Maybe June, yeah.
So still going to happen, just not till later on.
Yes. Everything has been postponed. Aunt Betty Studio players, if you are willing to take part in a skit, a commercial, something else.
If you want to be behind the scenes.
Behind?
Exactly.
In front?
I mean, any of you who... I have a feeling there are people who probably just kind of skim through all of us and get to after the last title card to see all of our bloopers. If that gives you a laugh, if you enjoy seeing those and it's just sort of a positive point in your day, that's the sort of fun that we have here.
Yeah.
That's right. This isn't a stressful
But if you're
thing.
skipping over this, I'm telling you now. If you want to come help in Aunt Betty's studio, you come on down.
Yeah, absolutely. We'd love to have you here. Love to have you here. Well, it's YouTube.
Yeah.
It's YouTube. So we're going to invite you to like
subscribe, and... Woo! What a thrill. Have a wonderful week, everybody.
God bless you all, and we'll see you soon. Bye. And the advocates...
We're having issues.
That's getting cut out.
Are you okay?
All right, let's do that one again. I just choked on my coffee.
Hey, you all out there, if you're skipping over us and not listening to these messages just to see the bloopers, you need to come down here and volunteer.
Talk. Okay, so that's what I get for taking a few days off.
I forgot to say that. Hey, if you're not listening to our messages, you need to volunteer for Aunt Betty's studio. Right here in Carson City, Nevada. I don't even know what day it is.
All right, this will probably go in at the end, but I just want y'all to know, sometimes we film these on Tuesdays.
Hey, out there, everyone! If you're skipping over us just to watch the bloopers, you need to come down here and volunteer. That might be gross. Hey, y'all out there in podcast land. If you are skipping over our messages, and not hearing this and just wanting to hear the bloopers, you need to volunteer for Aunt Betty's studio. Come on down!